It is officially 11:11 here in the UK as I'm sitting down to edit this video, which obviously means that you guys can prepare for some magic and some potency. But I was sitting down with my team and we were getting everything ready for our new YouTube platform because we're going to be coming in hot with all of these trainings and these magic vlogs and all of the yummy business things that you guys want. But as we sat down, we realized that we had so much incredible content that deserved to build a legacy and be laptop and available on tap whenever you guys want it. So here is one of my favorite videos, which is all about the mentality involved for entrepreneurs and how as women we can scale our business through our mentality. So I'm going to drop the video, go and watch it. Let me know in the comments what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe because my whole library of resources is going to be uploaded here. To mentally challenge myself, because if I didn't mentally challenge myself, I would still be in the situations I was in 5 years ago. I would still be in my energetic minimums financially. I would still be playing in a realm that I didn't want to play in. Through my availability to keep continuously challenge myself, I have created the business that I've created. And sometimes we have to be willing to drop in and understand that when we stop mentally challenging ourselves and we stop showing up for the occasion of our capacity, we start to dilute our capability. Now, 2024 to me is this complete new vibe. I am blessed to have created the business that I've created. And when I look at the Misfit Business Lounge, I'm proud of every single thing that we've done. But also over the last few years, it's become so normalized for me to make money. It's become normalized for clients to pay me every single day. It's become normalized for me to receive high-end clients, low-end clients, middle-end clients. It's become normalized to receive this continuous compensation. And when I lean into the energy of that, although this has become normalized, there is a deeper vibrational state that gets to be possible as well. And I think whenever we're receiving, what we have to understand is that we can lock this in a safe. If we've got to our first 5K month, 10K month, 20K month, we can lock this in a safe, but we can also challenge ourselves. Because it's in the challenge where we realize that we were never confined to just receiving in one way. There was always a deeper availability. And in that always being a deeper availability, there are ways that I get to maximize my business right now that I've never maximized before. There are ways of receiving that I've never received before. There are ways that I get to experience life that I've never experienced before. But all of that begins with how am I willing to mentally challenge myself and open up to the energy that gets to be available. And when I drop into 2024, like 2024 to me is a mind game. It's about understanding where can I take myself through my commitment to myself. So when I look at my health, my nutrition, my fitness journey, my relationship with money, my relationship with everything this year, I am actually taking myself to the fullest capacity. And the reason being is we get lazy in life. And I see this all the time, especially in the entrepreneur space. People get lazy with the circumstances that they know how to create. So when it comes down to money, when it comes down to wealth, when it comes down to the highest cash month, it's like, I know how to create at this level, so I'm going to continue receiving at this level. But if you're not willing to put yourself through the discomfort and you're not willing to challenge your mind what actually gets to be possible, then you're going to keep receiving in the same way. And through me actually taking this deep dive into the mental clarity and the mental relationship with myself, I am energetically healing the relationship with everything inside of my life. And even though I've already built my business to this sustainable level, it's like what gets to be possible when I challenge my mind to the fact that 90K gets to be an everyday payment. When I challenge my mind that I get to receive 10K payments every minute. What gets to be possible when I stretch my mind capacity beyond where it's at right now? Now, I want you to look at your physical life. When did you stop challenging your mind? When did you stop challenging what got to be possible? Whether that be fitness, whether that be life, whether that be business, whether that be finances, when did you stop challenging? Because if you're sat there in your financial position and you're saying, this is not enough for me, I don't want this anymore, this doesn't feel juicy, this doesn't feel expansive, but you're not challenging your mind to stretch in a way that it's never stretched before, then how do you expect to receive any different? When we look at the fitness journey, when somebody is training their body in fitness, which is me this year, I'm willing to stretch myself to the capabilities. When somebody's stretching their body in fitness, what they're doing is they're training this new stamina. They're training this new way of holding a relationship with themselves. And every time they stretch and every time they move and every time they commit to a certain process, they have to get their mind locked in. I didn't want to work out today. I wanted to choose the easy workout. But my brain had to say, do you know what? We can go the extra mile. Because if my brain didn't say we can go the extra mile, then we can't go the extra mile. And if your brain doesn't say you can make more money, then you can't make more money. And if your brain isn't working out in the process of money and finances and business, then you're not going to accelerate the way that you truly desire. And the reason why this is so important is people try to fix money before they've actually understood their mind. Your mind is at the depth of everything. Your relationship with fitness, your relationship with health, your relationship with finances, your relationship with intimate partners, your relationship with your clientele, all of that is a mind game. Is where you're allowing yourself to take yourself with your mind. And if you really want to stretch, it all begins with, where am I willing to travel? And where am I willing to travel requires both the consciousness of the higher realm and the relationship with the human body. The human body is not meant to be the last of the process. And the reason I know this is, as a psychic medium, how we are in our human body absolutely determines the depth in which spirit can communicate. Spirit will bring through the download into the download body. But then that download has to go through your emotional body. And if your emotional body is in a state of weakness, and your emotional body is in a state of lack, and your emotional body is triggered, and your emotional body doesn't feel enough, it is not going to hold the download the way that spirit intended. So that download that spirit intended to be your moneymaker, and the magic that spirit intended to bring forward your clientele, it cannot be. And it cannot be because your emotional body is not allowing it to be. So your human body is equally as valid as your relationship with spirit. You can keep having these switched on directive communications with how you're meant to move forward and how you're meant to serve your business and what you're meant to do and what you're meant to launch. But if you do not allow your mind and your emotional body and your physical body to harness what is already coming through, there is a miscommunication, because your mind is what allows you to be the closer. Now, I want you to raise your hand in the comment section if you feel like you've always been the starter in life. You've started the business, you've started the launch, you've started the offer, you've started but you've not finished. You started stepping into the identity that you want to craft, but you haven't finished. You haven't made it a normalized state. You haven't made it a continuous. If you feel like you've been the starter, drop it in the comments. I want to see you. Now, in order to be the finisher, we have to travel to a place outside of our body. And that place outside of our body is the 12th dimensional realm. And if we play in the 12th dimensional realm, absolutely anything is possible. It doesn't matter what your past has been. It doesn't matter what is showcased to you up until now. Absolutely anything is possible. There are infinite opportunities in the 12th dimensional realm. Wasn't that as potent as I promised you guys? Do not forget to like and subscribe down below, because I'm going to be creating a full library of my legacy trainings that have been taken from other places on the interwebs to give you these bite-sized yummy experiences here on YouTube.